Welcome to the big room residence.
Say it. Say Austin. Oh, yes. Yes.
The Ace family are officially over. Austin and Catherine McBroom are splitting up after a decade together. No, not the Ace family, the most notoriously scammy and get-rich-quick scheme people on YouTube. One person asked, wait, the Ace family dad is trying to scam OF girls as a talent manager now? Excuse me? Besides Austin,
AKA a pimp.
Isn't it weird that the family owns a family channel and that caters to kids?
Let me get a percentage, girl.
Because it's the juice. And if you don't have the juice, you don't have it. So if you don't have the juice, you can't capitalize.
Fill the room with the juice. That's a lot of loot. That big fire. Yeah, she kinda.
Welcome back to the channel. So I just want to address this comment here. First of all, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Secondly, I don't think shutting me up is going to work. I'm going to be honest with you. It's just not. You can ask my mom, previous teachers, some of my friends. I'm just not the person that's just going to shut up. It's not going to happen. But I appreciate you taking the time to comment, and I will always be grateful for that, you know, because you could have just not commented, but you did, and you complimented me. So thank you. Now, speaking of things not shutting up, the exposure of Austin McBroom, I just got done watching the video about him apparently wanting to be an OF pimp, basically, which sounds really insane because, like, you literally do family content, so why would you be doing some OF type, oh, let me be your agent type energy? It's just so effing weird. I did film it, but for whatever reason, my camera just said, nope. Sorry, everything you just did is gone. And I was like, what? Like, I literally, like, my camera just shut off. And I was just like, what in the Grudge, what in the horror movie is going on here? Like, that's never happened on my camera before. But here we are. I have not gotten into this one, though, which is Austin and Catherine McBroom are divorcing. The Ace family is over. Now, before we get into that, if you are brand new here, my name is Pearl. We do commentary and reaction videos over here, talking about all kinds of things such as pop culture, TV shows, sometimes movies, sometimes books. It really just depends. However, when it comes to this side of YouTube, let me be just very, very frank. If this was about 4 or 5 years ago, I would be very sad about this situation. I would be very, very sad because I used to love the Ace family. I think a lot of people had a time period where they really liked the Ace family before all of the scamming and the weird energy that was going on.
What'd you say?
What?
What'd you say? What are you trying to get to? You love what? Oh, God. You don't need that. Come here. Show Catherine what you have in your hand. Show Catherine. Show her. She said it's a lollipop. Are you really making me buy this lollipop right now? You really want it?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But there was definitely a time where a lot of people liked the Ace family, at least in my mind, and I definitely was there. So it's weird. Future me clearly doesn't care, but past me would have been so upset because obviously, like, I grew up with, not even I grew up, but I watched them grow up with Elle, you know, like I saw Elle grow up. Like, I just love the dynamic of it all.
Say it. Say Austin. Oh, yes. Yes. Hello, before I do this, you're not going on a date, right?
No.
Okay, good. Better not. Like, you want to share that cookie? Share that cookie. Share that cookie. Share it. You're stingy. Share it. Look at you, girl. You looking beautiful like always. Can Dad have a kiss? I love you.
Yeah.
And it makes me kind of sad, but not super sad, more so sad for the kids, you know what I mean? Especially 'cause when they get older and they look up their father, just imagine what that would be like. It's just like, okay, so my dad really didn't love mom like that. Interesting. I thought he did, but I guess he didn't. That's weird, you know? And then the scamming and just, I don't know. I'm not a kid that was on camera for a living, basically, but that's basically what these kids have done. And so it is that dynamic that is extremely sensitive. But I do think that Catherine will come back and revamp rebrand. She'll do spirituality, skincare, lifestyle, fashion, vlogs, something. Hello, hey, here's me. I'm a new divorcee, whatever it may be. Maybe do some podcasts. I don't know, but I do find it strange that they didn't do a breakup video. Every YouTube couple does a breakup video, but they haven't posted in 7 months, which is insane to me. Like, I thought that they had been posting this entire time. And again, like I said, I have not been on this side of YouTube, so I just assumed that they were still creating content at least like maybe once a month or something like that. But it must have been getting bad for them not to be wanting to create no content. I mean, you do have over 18 million subscribers, so that's a whole bag that you're just like not really wanting to, dabble in. Regardless of what they're doing now, I feel like that's interesting. Like, there must be some sort of like energy or dynamic to where they just did not want to be on camera. But let's hop in and see what he has to say about Austin and Catherine divorcing. And before we confirm the divorcing, did they ever get married? Did they ever actually get married? Because till this day, I don't know. I don't know, and I don't understand. Did they actually get married? Did we see it? I don't remember. I don't think they did.
Today we have some good news and we have some bad news. The Ace family are officially over. Austin and Catherine McBroom are splitting up after a decade together. They've got millions and millions of subscribers, and lately they've been very silent. And we questioned what has been going on. And today we learned that they are no longer together.
Crazy.
So let's get into it.
Man, I haven't heard
the Ace
that
family are headed towards
forever.
divorce. Catherine McBroom has announced that she is divorcing Austin, and this comes at a time where there are rumors of infidelity. They've had so many lawsuits, so they can't be doing that great financially, and it seems like the next best step. I mean, before I give my opinion, I do want to say that I'm really sad that their family is falling apart. I mean, there are children involved here, but Catherine says this is what's going to happen. She writes on Instagram, as the start of this new year, I will challenge myself in ways I've never done before. 2024 will be my year of transformative change, and with this taking place, one of the steps in my journey is the difficult decision to leave my marriage. Ooh, tough one. We have mutually agreed to a divorce and will part amicably. Our paths as a couple have shifted and created challenges. This decision comes with a very heavy heart. As heartbreaking as this is, I also feel liberated. Okay, Catherine, maybe she'll finally create that YouTube channel. I spent the past few years prioritizing my children and honoring my commitment to my family.
Let us know what has been going on,
while I'm
girl.
losing myself in my own personal happiness. Our main priority will be to stay united as parents and to continue creating a stable, happy, and loving environment for our children. Thank you to all my supporters for giving me a safe space to be able to use my voice and share our love. I love you all so much, and I'm beyond grateful. So, and Austin, you're my best friend. That will never change. Oh my gosh, tell me I'm getting like choked up. I hate when people break up. I just don't like sad endings. Even though, like I said, this is probably for the best because of how much drama has been involved. I mean, people are being super supportive, and I think like I don't know, there's gonna be a shift. I feel like because it's either gonna be like Catherine's like the saint who escaped Austin and all of his corruption, or maybe people will see right through her as well. I mean, Austin, I don't see any posts from him. I mean, let's go ahead and see. Let's refresh. Looks like Catherine's got the first word. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, for this new year, I'll be taking a leap of faith. I made the hardest decision of my life. The decision to
I find it interesting that he posted a picture of them and she didn't. That lets me know everything.
We have agreed to this divorce, but will remain a team almost a decade together. We both understand that holding on is believing that there's only past, and letting go is knowing that there is a future. With that being said, 2024 will be life-changing for me. I will be dedicating myself to my kids' health.
You know what I did see, though, when they announced this? I don't know if it was Shade Room or Spiritual World. I don't know what account it was, but they posted, and it was fresh, like 30 minutes. And I was looking through the comments, and people were like, who? Who the hell is this? Are we supposed to know who this is? Who the heck is this? Why do we care? And people were in the comments like, this is the Ace family. How do you not know who the Ace family is? They are huge on YouTube and yada, yada, yada. And then there was somebody that was like, oh, is she going to get back with Michael B. Jordan now? And I immediately was like, I forgot she was with Michael B. Jordan. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. Like, girl, you better utilize that phone. Utilize that phone. Utilize it. I mean, I don't know if Michael B. Jordan would even be like interested in getting back together. You know how it is when it's like your ex. But hey, maybe. And that would be one hell of a flex if she did so. However, picking Austin over Michael B. Jordan, not to say she did, but when you start ranking the people you've been with, it's just like, girl, everybody named mom wants Michael B. Jordan. Like people brag about dating him. Like that one girl on that podcast. Have y'all seen that? Anyways, besides the damn point, I think Catherine will be able to bounce back from this in a very profitable way where I don't know how Austin's going to rebrand. I don't know how Austin is going to rebrand, but I know that, with the Logan Pauls of the world, it is possible, but I just don't know what that would look like.
My body, mind, spirit, and God. Thank you to everyone who has supported us through our journey. Wow, as sad as this is, we all saw it coming. People are being so much more aggressive on Austin's
No, because
post.
we did see it coming. We just didn't know if it was actually going to happen,
Ooh, Mr. Austin, did you get caught cheating again? Wow, okay. Let's take a look at their YouTube channel and see if there's anything going on here. Yeah, it looks pretty dead. Oh, 7 months, wow, yeah. So looks like the Ace family is done. I wonder what's going to happen to the channel. Leave your thoughts below. But as people said in Austin's comments, we kind of saw this coming. A streamer named Laura Lux actually shared messages from Austin McBroom showing that he wanted to
This is what I was watching.
His agency, which that is a red flag. And Spillsesh actually made a video talking about this.
Yeah, on screenshot of the conversation she had with Austin McBroom. For some context, Laura called out several people recently, trying to hit her up in the DMs DMs asking if she was signed to an agency, which according to the reply seems to be a really annoying common question in the DMs of OF models. And they all seem to have a sneaky suspicion that these messages are all just sent by creepy men trying to make a bag off of them and their work.
This woman actually checked Austin. I wonder what else he's doing on Instagram, but she definitely checked him saying, no, I think agencies are predatory scams run by corny men who think they can involve themselves in women's businesses. Austin, of course, defended himself, but it didn't make it look any better. You gotta keep in mind, Austin has done very well at social media. He's also has built a reputation.
This was funny, her response
here.
here.
She claims that she Googles Austin.
When I Google you.
About losing his home, all these lawsuits. So why would you want to work with a man who's in such bad trouble? Because we got this message from Laura. We got other messages from other models.
Sir, you have a bad rep.
I got the same message from Austin McBroom. Jamie Lynn tweeted out that he sent literally verbatim the same message, and Laura replied saying that his rent is due and he's on recruitment blast for OnlyFans girls. LMAO, not the Ace family, the most notoriously scammy and get rich quick scheme people on YouTube. One person asked, wait, the Ace family does trying to scam OF girls as a talent manager now? Excuse me? Besides Austin,
AKA a pimp.
Isn't it weird that the owns a family channel and that caters to kids?
Let me get a percentage, girl.
OF models. That's like the complete opposite of his content. One person wrote, I feel bad for their children. Once they understand what's going on, I bet they'll be ashamed of their parents. I used to feel bad for Catherine for staying with a cheater and a scammer, but clearly she doesn't care because she's still with them. Well, now she's not, so the tables have turned. I just feel bad for the kids growing up with two delusional parents. I don't know if this divorce is going to lead to like a less delusional Catherine, but maybe. Why doesn't Catherine start an OF? I feel like that'd be way better than trying to scam other OF models. The family vlog channel to
she
OF model
could, though.
is absolutely insane. Looking at Austin,
I don't think she would, though, but she could. She could easily start an OF.
You could have it too, but as we have seen the East family fall apart, the facade has also fallen apart. The big house they had that was like foreclosed and didn't have like hot water, I guess, and wasn't up to code, and then the
Nog didn't have hot water.
These, vulnerable people get associated with him, and thank God we have people like myself and like I believe Marky and Split and other people on YouTube to like spread the word so that when you do Google, you don't fall into his scam.
I find, going back to the Austin thing, I find interesting. Like I remember at one point that dude, he had to be like printing money. I remember he had that house, like that giant ass house on the top of the. Like how do you go from that much money to having financial problems?
Because he got a loan on that house and then illegally used that money to combine two houses.
Yeah, up there, I remember that.
Dude, the guy's like literally just a scumbag.
Yeah, I remember I did an event he did with Chris Brown at one point. They did
the basketball
one.
Yeah, robbed it. Like took all the money that he said he was going to charity.
He was printing money with YouTube for like a couple years, like the most money on YouTube. Like how do you blow all that? I don't get it.
1 taxes, 2 lawsuits. That whole social gloves thing. He was being sued by like 7, 8 people.
It didn't do what it was supposed to do. He just was like, we don't have any money.
Yeah, he promised everyone like a fixed amount.
No, I do think it's interesting that their content has kind of fallen apart, and it's taken this long for us to hear about this divorce because, like, the last time I saw them, they moved into a new home. They're constantly moving into new homes, and I don't know what their living situation is at the moment. But when they're moving to this recent new home, at least they presented themselves in a way that seemed very secure and together.
Welcome to the big room residence.
Oh my God, there's a freaking rainbow over there. There's a freaking rainbow right over there. Spirit's telling me.
Go show them the rain.
It's right there. Okay. It's telling me that means something. So this is all I ever wanted.
That's all you ever
The
wanted?
lights.
Well, I think this divorce is probably best for them because we've seen very toxic traits between them both. I think it is interesting how like they built this entire channel, almost 2 million followers, and people believe that this family was so happy.
Oh my God, I love when it was
debated all the rumors. And I do
little.
wonder if at one point like Catherine's gonna come out and do like an interview, like a call her daddy, kind of like talk about Austin.
The way he has his camera like.
I can't imagine her like turning on him, but if she were, it would be a huge video, like the truth, like on her channel, kind of like a Shiloh moment where Shiloh had her own channel. Then she launched a clothing brand that kind of.
I hope
this
she
is not
does
a Shiloh
it.
Walker video. This is a Catherine and Austin video.
Just because they went into foreclosure for a $10 million home does not mean that they still not living nice. They got a new home. They got 3 kids. They post their kids. They post family teams. They still doing good. Some people want them to come back out and still consider them their favorites, and they still want to be like them when they grow up. And some people are like, to hell with their family. It's a sad situation.
So I want to hear what you guys think of the divorce in the comments below. I think it's really unfortunate, but it also is something we've seen coming. And yeah, I'm interested to see what happens next with these people. I'm gonna give my predictions. I can see Catherine growing her own channel, maybe like alluding to, like maybe acting a little bit like she's a victim of Austin's, but never really trashing him because she wants to stay cool with him. I think he does have kind of like a grip on her and kind of like a sense of control around people that he's with. I think he's gonna turn into a like crazy bachelor. We're gonna see him out in town with a bunch of girls, blowing money and trying to do like OF managing, little scams, little giveaways. Like that's just what I see happen. And for Catherine, I can't see her getting like skincare or anything. Maybe like she'll like have family member move in, like help her with the kids. Like I think they do 50-50. There's so much to learn. And actually, if they're gonna create more content, like now, divorce is something that happens to a lot of homes, and figuring that out is tough. And to be honest and vulnerable about it, that could be content which is, maybe it sounds a little weird, but they've shared everything. Everything is online. It's all kind of weird. So if they were to share this part too, I think it could kind of revitalize and like give them a little bit more like human perspective opposed to everything so great and flashy all the time.
Show some vulnerability.
And I'll see you in a new one soon. Bye guys.
Bye. Like some real vulnerability. You know what I mean? I can see her revamping, but if it was me, I would want the YouTube channel, and I would want to just change it from like Ace Family to just like Catherine. Just me. We do like our last little video. We can split it 50-50, whatever revenue we get on that. And then I want the video. I want it to be mine. I want it to be my YouTube channel. If not that, then I use that YouTube channel to promote me and my platforms. And I guess like if she wants to, have Austin create his channel too, whatever. But I would low-key want that because I don't think that the channel should just die. I guess it could just die and they could just use the revenue of just people who watch just because they want to like go through like this era and this period. But I don't know what Austin's revamp is going to look like, and I don't think it's going to look too good. I don't think it's going to be Because the thing is he had a bad rep, but he kind of had Catherine there to kind of balance that out. And not even just Catherine, but just the whole family dynamic to where people would, you know, be like, okay, well, we're going to forgive Austin, or like, at least he's trying, at least he's still with her, whatever, whatever. But now that they're not going to be together, it's like, okay, well, sir, what are you going to do now? What are you going to do now? What? Be an OF agent pimp or something? Is that what you're going to do? Or start a podcast? Be on Fresh and Fit? I don't know, but I feel like Austin's personality without the dynamic of a woman by his side and a family to back him up is going to be really interesting to see. If we see it at all, I don't know, but I think it'll be very interesting to see. I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing what Catherine does for sure, though. I am definitely looking forward to that. Child. What a hot mess. What a hot mess. And that's why I feel like creating a family channel, couple channel, it doesn't even have to be channel, TikTok, Instagram. It doesn't really matter. It's just like, you never know what's going to happen, you know? And then before you know it, like, that revenue stream is gone. Your fans are upset. Like, you've built this whole thing and it's just kind of like done at that point. Like I said, if it was a couple of years ago, 5 years ago, I would be highly sad. But I stopped supporting them a long time ago because of just all the mess, all the turmoil. It was just getting to a point where it was just like, I cannot support these people because what exactly are they actually doing other than using their material gains to build an audience and their looks to keep them, you know what I mean? Like, that's just really, it just ended up being really superficial, which is sad because when they first started, I felt like they were so genuine. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts on their divorce. Let me know what you think Austin's gonna do. Give me like 3 ideas. What do you think Austin is gonna do, or what he could do? Catherine, like I said, I really think she's gonna go that spiritual route, that divorcee route, that even maybe skincare, fitness, fashion, vlogging, let's go hang with the girlies type of vibe. Maybe do some appearances, some features on podcasts, you know, just completely revamp. But I would love to see her do a dedicated video. And I hope to God it happens. But we will see. Anyways, other than that, let me know your thoughts on this video. If you made it all the way to the end, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I will see y'all all in my next video. Bye, y'all. An era has ended. I mean, we saw it coming, didn't we? We did. Let's not lie. We saw it.
Is there more?